guys, my name is Joshua and I bring to you another integration for mobile money using the Lenco payment gateway by Broadpay, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so this is their chat, their interface. Yeah, it's a nice payment system. I've never used them, but due to popular use from the community, Zambian developers, I just felt like I should review. Yeah, so the process is simple. You just have to register with your details. Yeah, you can create your account. Once you create your account, yeah, you log in. This looks like a shared CN UI. Yeah, don't know what technology they are using for the UI. Yeah, but once you select your country, so these are supported countries: Nigeria, Zambia. Yeah, so once you do that, you select, I'm sure you're going to select Zambia. So you're going to register. You're registering as a registered business. So for those who want to register as they already have a company and stuff, they can choose this path. Yeah, but for most of us guys, we don't have companies. So here I'm sure they'll ask you for things like maybe you provide your business details and stuff. Yeah, but so for most of you guys who are doing startups, you just come to a registered business. So what they'll ask you when you select this one, they'll tell you to just provide like a bank statement, you provide your tipping stuff, and you be ready to start using their API system. Yeah, I liked their support. They were able to contact me like, hey, there are some details that are missing. Yeah, so guys, the registration process is very easy. You just, once you create an account, you just find like a dashboard where if you want to go live, you can submit your details and stuff. Yeah, so once everything is done, you're registered, you get something like this. This is their, once you log in, this is their dashboard. Yeah, so as you can see, I've never used these guys before, so I don't have any activity currently running on my app, but due to popular use by the Zambian community, I just wanted to do a review of these guys. Yeah, so as you can see your transactions, send money, add money, pending payments, recipients, account, okay, yeah, settings and stuff like that. Yeah, so guys, when you come to, so if you want to start using their API, you come to this guy here, so collections. So this is like a report just, but when you come to APIs, so this is where you can generate your API keys. So you can generate your API keys. You can also view the documentations on how to get started with the Lenco payment system. So as you can see, my account right now is live because I've submitted all the documents that are needed for me to go live. Yeah, so guys, I'll just go on this API key that I deactivated. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, so this is just the API name, base URL. The base URL is that it's just like the base URL, yeah, that you're going to use for you to start transacting with the API. So the API key, they'll give you the API key and the public key. So this one, the API key, you don't use it like in the front end, use it in the back end. Then the public key, you're going to use it like on websites. Yeah, this one you're going to use it like on website, like UI, especially when you're working with maybe WordPress and maybe React. Yeah, maybe where you want to pass like a web page that, like, well, maybe you're using their SDK, you can pass the public key. Yeah, then you can set up your webhook here. Yeah, you add your webhook. So the webhook is just a URL that you use, that these guys Lenco Pay, like, they will use to send information to your server or your backend whenever something happens on your on your on your account. For example, you have received money, you have paid out, you can listen for those events. Once that event happens, if a transaction was successful, you can then go on to do your crazy stuffs like update your database, yeah, stuff like that. But according to these guys, they are saying you can't rely on their webhook. You have to use, if I go to the docs and I just come to webhooks, yeah, so these guys are saying, sorry, my network is a little bit, yeah, you may not be able to rely completely on the webhooks to get notified. An example is if your server is experiencing a downtime. So they suggest in such cases we advise that developers set up a query service that goes to pull for the transaction status. So basically it's just what they're telling you is that you can't rely very much on their webhook. You need to add like what can I say, you will need to just use their transactions, fetch transaction status API for you to get the transaction status. Yeah, so that's how these guys work. Yeah, so you can whitelist some IP addresses that you don't want to be calling your endpoints. Yeah, for example, this would be for hackers and stuff. Then widgets, this is more like just for example, those who use the SDK, for example, maybe you just want to use their pre-configured web page for accepting money. This is where you add your logo and stuff, then you can set up everything here. Yeah, then also like collection fees, like who's going to be charged. Is it you, the merchant, or the customer, or either? Yeah, by default I think it is charged to the merchant. So like once you do a transaction, they'll get the commission from you. Yeah, then channels is just like the channels that you want to use for APIs. Could be mobile money, cards, disbursement, and mobile money. So what channels do you want your API to access? You can even close them if you want. So that means mobile money won't be accessed by that API key. Yeah, other accounts. Yeah, so guys, this is just a quick review of the API by Lenco. We can now try to go and see the docs. Yeah, so they have got like get started. So it's more like their latest API is like version 2. Yeah, so this is the API, or the API key which you generate, and you'll be using it in the API to make requests. Okay, so accept payments. So these are the numbers. I think these guys are also working in Malawi. So for those guys in Malawi, you can use this one. Yeah, like Airtel Malawi. Yeah, for Zambia, Airtel Zambia, Malawi, and stuff. Yeah. So guys, to use and for cards, these are the test numbers. Yeah, in short, these are the test numbers that you need to use for cards and mobile money. Yeah, then now when we come to collections, this is the API, collections API. This is the API that you're going to use now to collect money from users. Okay, yeah, so this is the response you will get once you make the transaction. You request for payment, then okay, so we collections mobile money, sorry. Yeah, we use the one with the post mobile money. This one, this endpoint allows you to request a payment from customers by using their phone number. Yeah, so this is the API used to request for payments from someone. Okay, so Airtel Money, so they have even added for you like where you can add stuff like amount, let's say 500, reference number. This should be unique. You can add a function that will generate this unique number. There are a lot of libraries that you can use for it. Then the phone number, if you're testing, you can use those test numbers I showed you, yeah, so that you won't be charged. Then the operator, you see, you can select Airtel, MTN. Then here you can country, you see, ZM or MW for Malawi. Then who's going to be charged for this transaction? By default is merchant, but yeah, the customer will also get charged if you use the customer. Yeah, so this is very simple. Okay, so this side, you can see it's a post request, and this is the base URL that you use to get collection, to collect the money. Authorization, okay, this is so you put this authorization, and then the bearer and the API key, accept application JSON, content type application JSON, yeah. Then the operator, as you can see, it automatically filled this thing for us, as you can see. So we have got operator, Airtel, bearer, the merchant, and the amount. This is the amount that we want, and the reference number. This is the reference number that will be used, yeah, for getting the collections, yeah, like collections/ID. Okay, retrieve information about a specific collection request. Like if you want to view the transaction status, we can use this API. Okay, yeah. So for cards, this is the API, but I'm not focusing on cards right now. I'm focusing on mobile money, yeah. Then yeah guys, so once you set up everything, then here you can also, like, if you click here, you can, for example, yeah, you can also change the language here. So for example, this is for Node.js. Actually, they have like a library that you can install. As you can see, npm or npx install. So this would be good for those who are working with Node.js and stuff, and Next.js, because Next.js allows you like to add a backend within your system, yeah, both React and the backend, yeah. So Ruby, those working with PHP, those working with Python. Let's look at, oh, they even have support for others. So as you can see guys, Swift, that's the code. So basically, but this, you don't have to worry very much. You can even regenerate this using Postman. Postman allows you, yeah. So guys, I'll just be testing with one of their numbers. 2 3 4 1 2 1 2. It should be 10 9 7 2 3 4 5 7 and 9 10. Okay, I'll just be testing with one of the test numbers, yeah. So once I make the request, so you say duplicate reference number because of the reference number. If I just put a Y there and make a request, you just have to, okay, our transaction has gone through. Okay guys, okay, this is the status true. Okay, this is what we get in response, yeah. So those guys have got like different types of numbers. So for this one, the one with 11, let me just go back to the API reference. If I just come to accept payments, cards, so for this number, it's successful. So that's why you get that response. Let's try for the failed. If you just now come to your change the phone number here, we try the test, the failed. Okay, you see status false. So for transactions that are successful, status will be true, Okay, error code 10 message account details was not found. So see, if we go back to the API reference, I don't know why the error is showing. I don't know why, but yeah, because not enough funds. According to them, they are saying this one should give us not enough funds, but the error that we get is called account details was not found. Anyway, it shows that the transaction has failed at least. Yeah. So guys, all you need for this is the API. I want to show you guys like so here on on this on headers here, you just have to get those same things I was showing you from there, from the collections. We are looking at mobile money. Okay, you just have to go back. I'm using, yeah, you just have to use this. For those not just, they give you this, guys. You don't have to worry about the code. Also in Postman, in case the language the language you're working with is not there, when you come to code here, you can see for different languages here. Yeah, so don't worry about that. Go native, automatically it will create the code for you. That's a good part with Postman. So guys, I've shown you this. For those who are interested, you can just leave a comment in the comment section. Those want to see how we can do even implement, like doing actual implementation in the apps. Yeah, I've also seen that these guys support that they have got like a plugin for WordPress. I can review that. Yeah, but this is what I just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, so just create your account. This, guys, it's very simple, straightforward. Yeah, so as you can see, let's go back to our number. Okay, we put the U is not reference number, shouldn't be some. Okay, we have tested this. Let's try to get collection. Also, those who want this collection for Lenco Pay, I can send it to you. Okay, let's test the other API. If it's up this one, they said we use this one. If we are using K, guys, I don't want to show you my API key, but it is the same thing. Okay, all you have to do is so here where it says the ID, this is where you're going to pass your ID. Anyway, let's just do this. We get this guy. Okay, we go back to Postman. Okay, so they said should try this API after maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. Okay, I can copy. Okay, so here we just have to come here. We get the transaction ID, which is this one, should be the one. For other guys, they use the reference ID for checking. Okay, so guys, when we come to the body here, you come here on raw and should be on JSON. Then you come this side, they said authorization. Okay, you do this, you come to, we don't need the body for this. Okay, you just come to authorization, say okay, or add the API key. Okay, then what else? They said we need to put accept, which should be application JSON. Yeah, so the API should respond with JSON data. Let's try to make a request. It says false, unauthorized. Okay, so guys, I'll just pause the video a little bit and add my API key. Yeah, okay guys, I've now added my API key. Yeah, So once I just do that, you can see I get back the transaction status, okay, of that request. Let's try another transaction. Yeah, I just want to test something. If I do maybe email, yeah, if I'll get back my email. Okay, let's change the transaction ID, put R. Okay, so this is what we get. Actually, I don't get back that email. Yeah, they don't support that feature whereby I can add more things, like pass a lot of things, and they'll keep it for me in the database and I can retrieve it. Yeah, so guys, this transaction is also successful if we just get the transaction ID. We come here and just add the transaction ID. Yeah, so hey, did I get the transaction ID? Okay, that's the D1 ish. So guys, integration shouldn't be difficult. You've got ChatGPT and stuff. You just give ChatGPT the documentation of this API and it should be able to help you with the transaction. Don't just pass your sorry, forgot that I need to pass it here. Yeah, so guys, don't just pass your API keys to this API to these large language models. Yeah, okay, see guys, I get back my transaction and stuff like that. Yeah, so now the only thing I'm worried of with this API is how will I know that this transaction, for example, I'm looking at the feature where you try to implement you try to implement for users on your system, how you're going to know this transaction came from this user. Yeah, anyway, you can still do that. You can just, since you already have the reference number already stored in your database, you can just look for this reference and the person who perform this transaction, and you can see if the transaction was successful. Thanks guys for watching this video. If you like the video, share with others who also want to do these integrations, yeah, so that they can integrate and start accepting mobile money on their systems. For those who want support on how to integrate, I can help you with mobile money to receive money like across Africa, most African countries. Can also help you with Stripe integrations. I've done Stripe integrations. Also guys, I would like you to support me. I've got 2 apps that are currently on Play Store. Okay guys, if I come to okay guys, I've got 2 apps that are already on Play Store. Wait, or just a Zambian. Okay guys, this is my app. Okay, I've got this app, the Zambian Constitution. It's available on iOS and Android. You can download, share with your family and friends. I also have another app called CV Mate AI. Okay, it's a job application assistant powered by artificial intelligence. It's my latest app guys, so you can also download my app and share with your friends. Yeah, so this is my app. It's just an app. It's a job application assistance, and people are reviewing our app. So we have got like 9 reviews. People like our app, so it assists you like generating an application letter, generating your CV, reviewing your CV, and doing interview prep. We have also we're adding new features like AI voice notes and stuff. You can download my app. It's you will be paying, like, if you are done, if you finish your tokens, we give you like 10,000 tokens for free. Once you are done, you'll just be buying tokens like 15 kwacha. You can still use your app. For those on iOS, our app will be launching soon. The subscription is just like should be like $4 per week and stuff. Cheers guys. In my apps I'm using payment systems like this, so that's why I wanted to share with you guys, so that you can also integrate these payment systems. Cheers guys, and God bless you.